The Miami Federal Courthouse was packed to the rafters, the air heavy with the scent of salt and deceit. At the center of the storm was Marcus Reed, an investigator known for digging up truths that everyone else wanted buried. Opposite him sat Julian Vost, the billionaire owner of Vost Shipping, a man who had lost his flagship vessel, the Oceanic Star, in the middle of the Atlantic. Vost was claiming $300 million in insurance, blaming a freak storm. But Marcus Reed knew one thing for certain. That ship didn't sink because of nature. It was sent to the bottom of the ocean on purpose. The prosecution opened with a confident display of sonar maps. The Oceanic Star was a marvel of modern engineering, the attorney stated. It was lost to an act of God. Mr. Reed's baseless accusations are merely an attempt to avoid paying a legitimate claim. Marcus Reed didn't look nervous. He stood up, adjusted his coat, and walked to the evidence table. An act of God implies nature took the ship, Marcus began, his voice cutting through the courtroom silence. But we have recovered something from the wreckage site, a piece of the ship's hull that tells a different story. He signaled to his team, who unveiled a large, jagged piece of steel. This isn't a tear from a storm. This is a clean cut from the inside, fitted with shaped explosive charges. This ship was scuttled. It was empty before it left port, and it was sunk to hide the fact that the cargo it was supposed to be carrying, high-grade microchips worth millions, had been sold on the black market months earlier. Julian Vost laughed, a cold, calculated sound. "Speculation, Mr. Reed. You have no proof who set the detonator." Marcus smiled. "I don't, Mr. Vost. I have no fingerprint on the detonator, but I do have a digital trail." He projected a series of satellite logs onto the massive screen. The ship's transponder was programmed to broadcast a signal from the middle of the Atlantic 3 hours after it had already hit the seabed. The signal wasn't coming from the ship. It was coming from a remote server located in your private penthouse in Miami. The courtroom gasped. The CEO's face crumbled. "We didn't just track the signal, we tracked the money. We found the offshore accounts where the payment for the black market chips was deposited, and the beneficiary isn't a shell company. It's your daughter's private foundation." The defense attorney turned to Vost, realizing they had been played. The evidence was undeniable. The freak storm was a fabricated lie, and the lost cargo was a heist orchestrated from the boardroom. The court's verdict was swift and devastating. Julian Vost was taken into custody for insurance fraud, arson, and criminal conspiracy. The insurance claim was denied, and the court ordered Vost Shipping to pay for the environmental cleanup caused by the scuttled ship. Marcus Reed walked out of the court as the camera swarmed him. He had taken on a titan of the shipping industry and won. He knew that even in the vast, empty ocean, the truth always rises to the surface. When greed drives a man to destroy a legacy for a quick payout, can he ever escape the wreckage he leaves behind? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is Justice Journals. Subscribe for more high-stakes legal battles and the truth behind the headlines. The court is adjourned.